tankers.
All right, Tankers number 1. Which, by the way, if we're talking about cool covers, this one's pretty cool. But the back cover, totally cool. Just looks like an awesome, I don't know, like skater, kind of like you'd see on a skater shirt or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the basic premise of Tankers is we're running out of oil, running out of gas, running out of fossil fuels. Who would have guessed? Basically, they Greenleaf Oil, which is the main oil manufacturer, says we're running out of oil. We got to figure out a way to fix it. And they're having a big meeting at a big table, and they're like, "Yeah." So one thing that created all the oil was dinosaurs, right? And there was this big comet that came and smacked into the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs. What if we went back in time and diverted that comet away from the Earth, and it wouldn't come back for another 50 million years? That way, we would have 50 million more years of dinosaurs worth of fossil fuels on the ground. Huh? And everyone's like, yeah, time travel, bud. That'd be great. Like,
Good
yeah,
idea.
let's get on the research. And the guy's like, actually, we've already done it, so it's going to happen. And everyone's just like, okay.
You know
Sounds
that
good.
you know that Will Smith meme where he's like this? Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, well, anyone that has seen it, he's like, it's like a picture of him and he's like, wow, and then someone puts like whatever the thing is. So like when they pop that dinosaur on, that's what I saw, is like Will Smith going, dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yeah, that joke would have connected if you knew it, but anyway.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay. I'm not cool. I'm in hip. I don't know all the memes.
Memes.
So that's basically the premise, is that they're going to go back in time and divert this comet away from the Earth, thus allowing dinosaurs to be around longer and die more, and so we can make more fossil fuels.
Because, messing with time is always a good idea.
Totally. Yeah, it totally makes sense. But of course, they can't just go back in the past and not do anything, and not protect themselves. So they've got to have these massive tankers there. So we drop in on a training mission of, I can't remember how many there are. 6.
I think there's 6.
Yeah, 6 different tankers. Basically training on, massacring dinosaurs so that they can create a perimeter when they get to the past.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a quick little scene with the original old man gas owner guy saying like, all right, well, when you get back and you're successful, like, you can have anything in the world that you want, anything. And one guy's like, wow, the cowboy, of course, the guy from Texas, was like, I want 1,000 head of longhorn and 10,000 acres of Texas with oil rights. It's like,
because that's what we sound like in Texas.
great, totally. And one guy's like, what is it? He's like, the next time we drop a nuke, I want to push the button.
God.
It's like, and honestly, like this happens to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 of them,
7.
and most of these are like cop outs. Like to me, it's written really poorly. It's like the one of them's like, I just want to be known as a true tanker. And he's like, okay.
I think that's on purpose, just because it's really not about. We'll get there, but I just feel like it's not really about that,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just keep going. So basically, they go through the time portal, they go back, and then also, so like the art on this is really interesting. At some points, I think it's kind of weak, but at some points, like this panel right here, can be fucking dope. Like this massive 2-page spread is really, really good. And it's all serene. It's nice and green. You got little bird dinosaurs flying. And then the next page, it's like, and it's like fucking the dinosaurs up. Heads getting chopped off and driven to the ground. You've got, at one point, T-Rex bites down on one of the tankers. And the guy's like, activate chainsaw arm. And then he like cuts him in half, and his fucking brains are all coming out.
Eyeballs flying everywhere.
Like, it's basically just like gore porn for like 7 pages. So
Pretty
them
much.
just fucking up dinosaurs left and right.
Yeah. Oh shit! In every page, basically.
Yeah. Here's the panel of. I don't even know if I can show this. It's fucking.
It's pretty
ridiculous.
bad. Don't worry, I've got it. I've got the stream for set for not for kids.
Okay, great. Comics, not for kids.
Not for kids.
So basically, they kill a bunch of dinosaurs and then they set up the perimeter, and everyone's like, "Yeah, good job!" And they all take like heads of different dinosaurs that they kill, and they're like they plan on taking them back home. And the guy's like, "I'm gonna mount my Triceratops in my house in Texas," and whatever.
It gets weird, yeah, for sure.
And so they set up a perimeter and they get this big giant cannon going, and the comet comes and they shoot it and it fucking flies the other way, and they're like, "Great, this is awesome. We did it. We're successful." And so they climb back in their tankers and go back through the portal again. It's time to go home. Except they don't go home.
Well, they do.
It's
just not home anymore.
Don't. Right. Well, so they go back and it's like it's supposed to be the Texas-Mexico border. And they're like, "Yeah, none of these plants are even native to North America at all." And the guy's like, "Oh shit, like I forgot to calculate for Earth, the delta of Earth's rotation and orbit, and now the comet missed its original terrestrial impact." And they're like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, actually," this fucking dinosaur just like stabs him through the chest and proceeds to eat him. And then all of these like mega crazy looking dinosaurs that you've never seen before, they almost look like dragons and shit, just start emerging out. And that's the end of this book.
Book is Knucking Futz.
So, yes, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but I just think the idea is just so fucking crazy. Almost like this was probably like the first #1 that was supposed to be from Bad Ideas, but it was just so like radical and like heavy metal and dinosaurs and guts and they were like, maybe we need to do ENIAC first and then we'll do Tankers, because Tankers was just like, it's just out of control. It's an adrenaline rush out of controlness. But what I'll say is, halfway through the book, like when they were killing the dinosaurs, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to end well. Like, how did not anyone think that they're going to go back and everything's going to be fine? Like, okay, yeah, we'll let the dinosaurs live another 1,000,000 years or 100 million years.
50,
well, then
yeah.
You're like, if anything, that means humans won't be coming around for another X, you know what I mean? And so that was what I was thinking throughout the entire book. I was like, well, that's kind of stupid. But that's what this book is. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I thought of it a little bit differently. Like, when I first heard the premise of this, I was like, I thought it was going to be like more of the journey, like we're going to get multiple books of them being in the past. Like,
oh, okay.
I didn't realize it was just like a canon thing. I thought it was like, there's a portal, we go to the past, we kill a bunch of dinosaurs, then we come back through, and then people are like, "Oh, where did you kill them at?" "Oh, Yucatan, Mexico." "Yep, well, yeah, now there's more oil there." And then it was just like a back and forth. Once I found out where we were at, I was like, oh, yeah, like this is so obvious where this is going.
Well, and maybe
the original crazy premise actually seemed kind of cliche and kind of like,
I think that's on purpose. I'll be honest with you, and I think there's going to be more to it. I think when we get into issue 2 and 3, we're going to be like, oh, like I think there'll be a more of a. At least I'm being hopeful that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't bail on books easily, and so I will probably pick up issue 2.
Well, don't you have to?
So I don't think so. I was looking at the way that. So I don't know. The way we got charged with ENIAC was we paid for all the issues up front. That's not what happened with Tankers. So
interesting.
I wonder if that got dropped. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe. I just right now I'm feeling a little iffy on this one.
Iffy on this one.
when I have a week where there's 26 books,
Right.
I can drop this one. So
I gotcha. I enjoyed it, but I think it's worth a pickup. If you're into just absolute craziness, just like the entire premise of this book, the artwork, the cover is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a crazy book. So if you're in for just like a silly goose time, this is the book for you.